All right, guys, Sin here from Guardians of Yuna with another fantastic band here at White Swan Live. This is Eyes Wide Shut, and they just put on a hell of a show, and I'll tell you guys, their finisher, their final act was incredible. So first and foremost, how long have you guys been a band? I'll talk to you, Lewis.
Around 4 months. We started off in March. Yeah.
March?
Yeah,
okay,
March.
well, like, how did you guys come together? I mean, 4 months for the show you guys put on was actually pretty badass.
We started during like COVID because we were all like bored out of our minds.
Okay.
We started out with Joe's garage. Yeah.
Okay.
And, it was just me, Lewis, and Joe just jamming out. And,
okay.
He didn't hop on until like later in the scene because we had some trouble with like lead singers. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean? It's kind of the stuff they don't tell us.
Basically, the 4
about.
months since I've joined. Yeah.
Okay.
And our first show,
since we've been Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, we struggled to get a show. Like we got rejected once, and we were like, you know what? Let's just throw a show in my backyard.
Gotcha.
We did, and since then it's been like,
that's awesome.
We haven't been sitting on our asses, bullshitting.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get people shows and have
Yeah.
a good time, and mostly make them free if we can.
Yeah.
But if not, you know, we just try to support other bands as well by inviting them. And
Absolutely.
That's what we do. That's what we're about.
That's awesome, man. Absolutely. You want to say something?
Actually, I was gonna say how we set up the shows.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of these bands, they don't get anywhere because they wait around for people to be like, hey, do you want to hop on a show?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we really try to like step up and create the shows ourselves. You know, whether it's in the backyard,
Sure.
or like smack on the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just throw a generator there. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think in an industry like this and. Anybody who's trying to start a startup, right? You got to go out and you got to get it. You got to work hard towards it. You got to want it, right? Absolutely, 100%. So when we think about some of the influences that you guys pull together, man, I heard so many different elements of sound there, right? A little teaser. You got Tom Morello and Zach over here kind of hanging out, right? So that was pretty badass. I'm gonna say that was incredible. But like I heard a little pop punk. I heard a little 90s kind of. From Blink-182 to like Third Eye Blind kind of feel. I mean, there was a lot of influences there. So like, where'd that come from?
That's kind of like, that's where I want to say that's where most of us, we're all different in music tastes.
Yep.
Like me, I'm really nostalgic. I like listening to 2000s punk rock. That's
Okay.
right, if you notice my playing style. It's kind of like that, you know, fast-paced, a little bit elaborate, methodic in some pieces. Lewis, what would you say like your area of expertise?
Well, I really got influenced by Pierce the Veil.
Okay.
Like that old emo.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that very big, like emotional, trying to put like your soul into it, playing
Yeah.
your whole
Absolutely.
body into it. You know what I mean? I gotta enjoy it. Gotta have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you?
I would say the Strokes.
Okay.
Bands like Led Zeppelin and I don't know. I'm all over the place, honestly.
Okay.
I pull from like little bits of inspiration.
I can see a little Jimmy Page. I can see that. Yeah.
I merge it all together.
Okay.
Like what inspired me at least, like before I knew these guys, was a bunch of West Coast like surf bands.
Okay.
Like Fiddler, I don't know if you know them, Waves, 2Bs, bands like that.
Okay.
And I do most of the writing.
Okay.
For lyrics wise.
Okay.
But they fucking helped me so much. I suck guitar.
Okay.
Without him, I'd be shit. I'd be nothing.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
doing basic power chords. He's doing the sexy ass like riffs.
After that, we just come in, cement it.
And they make me sound 1,000 times better, and that's where I was about to say.
That was awesome, man. Like I said, I heard a lot of different influences there, and then, you know, something for you that the energy on stage was fantastic. How you try to get the crowd going on, and you know, there's probably another band about to start in there right now. We definitely wish them all the luck, but I say right now, you guys definitely topped the charts. It was definitely a hell of a show. I got a lot of footage for you guys of the crowd and like the energy and the excitement of it. So.
We have a few background plans going. I don't mention too much, but we're going to have a couple big shows.
Okay.
In the next few months.
Okay.
But our main thing right now from here and then the next couple of weeks, we're going to look into recording professionally because that's the main thing. We have so many pieces that we already know. We already know what we're doing. We already know how we want it. It's just mainly finding that person to help us. We already had somebody, but unfortunately, situations happen.
Sure,
Couldn't help
sure.
us no more. So now we're just on the search right now, scouting to see, hey, who can record us and whatnot.
So what's the best way for the crowd, the fans, the people out there? You got your Instagram, right? So what's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
through either Instagram or his Facebook page.
Oh yeah, on Facebook.
But Instagram
Facebook,
is
okay.
like the main thing where people usually contact us about like shows or like.
That's how
Okay.
that's how the kids find us. The little high school.
Eventually, we're gonna
It's
open
how
up
we
TikTok
network,
and
too.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Right now, our main source of contact is Instagram.
Okay. Anything else, you guys? Anything else you guys want to say for anybody that's listening? Anybody that's watching? Anything else you guys got?
We got the shirt.
We got
We're gonna have more coming soon.
Please come to our shows.
And if you're bored at your house, nothing to do, and depressed, come out here, have fun. We're not like gatekeepers. We're always talking to everyone and have a good time.
Oh, and that's one more thing. I don't know if you noticed, but we had a good mix of different genre bands.
Sure.
And that's one of the things we brought ourselves more. That's why we said we're not gatekeepers.
Yeah.
We want to invite everybody that's willing to just go show, have fun, bring in a crowd. That way, that's how our first show was. It's a great way to like socialize and get different groups in, and it's cool because it all just comes together
And it makes the
just a
scene
big
bigger.
cluster.
Yeah, absolutely. You get to reach out to different crowds. You get to reach out and
And
network
you
a little
learn,
bit
too.
differently. So.
You see other people, you see their way they play, the way their structure, like I guess the musical structure.
Yeah.
And you learn, you become a better musician. You understand. Okay, you understand like different points of view of the genre. So that's a great way for us to grow.
That's awesome, guys. Well, again, I certainly appreciate you guys' time. I know everybody that's out there is going to be watching is going to certainly appreciate what you guys have done. Again, White Swan Live, fantastic venue, eyes wide shut, best band of the night. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.